So I'm making this video because sometimes people look at your situation and they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they might feel their own personal way about your situation, but they never know how long you probably been struggling with that situation. You know what I'm saying? You could have been struggling with that situation for years and you finally got it under control, or you finally got it to where you comfortable in life with that situation. See, this right here, I'm trying to think of how to talk about it, because sometimes my videos irritates people or it hurts people's feelings, because I refuse to suffer in silence with anything. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us is walking around holding in so much stuff, holding in so much anger, holding in so much hurt. And I just refuse to be the type of person that just live life and keep holding it in, holding it in. I'm not going to hold it in. I'm going to say what the fuck is on my mind. That's people's problem. People so worried about what other people would think about them. They so worried about what somebody would say about them. Oh, you telling all our business on social media. Fuck social media. I'm telling because I don't want to hold the shit in, and I might need to say this to keep from cussing a motherfucker out. So it's better that I sit in my car and I get it off my fucking chest than me cussing you the fuck out or cussing whoever the fuck out, because I done held it in for I don't know God knows how long, and now I'm screaming and cussing like I ain't got no goddamn sense. Don't suffer in fucking silence. No matter what your fucking situation is, don't suffer in silence. I refuse to suffer in silence. If I got to come sit in my car and vent to this motherfucking camera, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm sorry if whoever don't like it. I'm sorry if you feel like I only speak negativity. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna do it, whether who likes it or not. So back to what I was saying about us. We all got situations that we deal with. What? Yeah. We all got situations that we deal with. Now I'm going to speak on this situation because I know probably a lot, maybe not. Maybe some men can relate. Maybe some men can't. Maybe some women can. Maybe some women can't. But it's about relationships with your kid's father or kid's mother. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I ain't never had no healthy relationships with none of my kids' fathers except for the last one. My first kid father, I didn't have a healthy relationship with. My second kid's father, I didn't have a relationship with. I got a couple of videos about him and his girlfriend on here because they had pissed me the fuck off. But what some people don't understand is, because when you look at our situation right now, we get along. You know what I'm saying? But people probably might look at it like, because my last kid father made a comment and said, oh, you text your kid father every day. No, I do not text him every day. No. And don't you dare say that. No. Because the people on here, y'all know, the ones that watch my videos, y'all know how I really feel about my 7-year-old's daddy. So for him to make that comment, that kind of triggered me a little bit, and it kind of irritated me a little bit, because for you to say that it's been going on in your head, you've been thinking that. You've been thinking like, I text this nigga all the time. No, I don't text this nigga all the time. Get it right. No. Let me explain it. When I had my 7-year-old, we were together. When I got pregnant, we was together. When I got pregnant, we broke up. We was not together through none of my pregnancy. I delivered alone, had my baby alone, all of that. When my baby was born, it was just me and my baby. He was not there. He did take us home from the hospital, true enough. Occasionally, he would come see the baby once a month. You know what I'm saying? He may drop off diapers. After a while, you know what I'm saying, he gradually took care of him. We would go shopping for his clothes, drop him off. You know what I'm saying? But I was in a whole nother relationship. Y'all heard me speak of the asshole. The asshole was the one that was basically raised my 7-year-old from maybe 12 months all the way to 5. He was the one that did his little school shopping or got him clothes. He did a lot of Christmas with him. Him, and we would all go out to family functions. We went out of town together. Family gatherings on holidays. We did a lot of those. We would go out to eat to restaurants all the time. To the movies. It was just me, the asshole, and my 7-year-old. Well, he was little at the time. So that's who really took care of him. I wasn't really pressed to pressure his dad because I had a dude, you know what I'm saying, that was, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He didn't have any kids. He liked it. He loved my son like it was his own. That's what worked for us. So that's how we rocked for 5 years. His dad still did stuff for him occasionally, but his dad really wasn't there. So when me and the asshole broke up, you know what I'm saying? That's when his dad came in. My baby was 5 years old. So when Monette, the third kid's father, Monette, mentioned, oh, you text your kid father all the time. No, nigga. No, I had a whole nother nigga that was taking care of Micah. Oh yeah, please believe this. I keeps niggas. You act up, I kick your ass the fuck to the curb and I get another one. I ain't that bitch that's gonna sit around for 7 years and be miserable with your ass. No, the fuck I'm not. If it's not working for us, we need to go the fuck our separate ways. I'm not staying with you for no goddamn 13 years living unhappy. I'm not gonna do it. Yes, I will switch dicks on you real quick. So y'all wonder like, damn, she didn't. Fuck yes. I switch dicks like you switch lanes on the freeway often. So when I broke up with the asshole, Micah's dad stepped in. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was, if it was a trigger or something. He stepped in. But when he stepped in, he had that girlfriend that I told y'all about on them other channels. And I was cool with the girlfriend until the girlfriend went in his phone and read his text message and wanted to cuss me out for a text message that I sent to him. Bitch, you can't cuss me out for no text message that I sent to him. Anything I talk about, if I'm not talking about your relationship, okay. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking about my son, you can't cuss me out for cussing a nigga out about my son. You can't do that. You can't fucking do that. So his father stepped in. Now this is what Monette don't understand. He missed those fucking 5 years of his life. So what I have done as the nice tourist that I am, I find memories on my Facebook page of when Michael was real little, when he wasn't really around, when asshole was around. And what I do is if I find a memory of the picture, I send it to his phone. I could find a memory 2 days in a row. I send it to his phone. There's no text messaging behind it. I just send a memory to his phone. So back to the part where when I did get in contact with him or whatever, however it was, which was 5, there was we slightly fell out. We fell out over a female calling my phone. Now, let me mention this. Those whole 5 years that I had him, I never filed child support on him. I never did none of that. I didn't need his child support. So I didn't file child support. Sometimes come from bitter ass women. And I'm about to tell you that in a minute. So in between me breaking up with asshole and him trying to come back in contact with his son, some chick called me in the midst of all this chaos that was going on. And when the chick called me, she kind of went off on me and all this other stuff. And I was really like, kind of like in a fed up point. And I was like, and you know, I wouldn't have never let me tell you, this is what, even when she called me, I was pissed, but I wasn't pissed because, you know, I got my own relationship issues I'm going through. So I was pissed, but I wasn't pissed the fuck off where, you know, I'm at red now. What pissed me off was she called me, and I want to say maybe 3 days later, he called me. And he was like, I'm gonna need you to tell my lady that I don't fuck with you. Now, people, this is my thing. You don't bite the motherfucking hand that feeds you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how nice I am. I don't give a fuck how nice I am. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about fuck. You don't bite the motherfucking head. Bitch, I'm hiding you from the fucking friend of the court, and you gonna tell me to tell your lady that you don't fuck with me? This bitch didn't even think that my kid was his. This bitch, and he clicks over, and he merges me on a call with this bitch, and I was like completely shocked. And the bitch get the cussing and being disrespectful, and who the fuck is you? And I don't, but, oh no, this what the fuck we doing? This what the fuck we doing? Okay, motherfucker, I'm a tourist. You didn't fuck with me on a whole nother level, so now I'm about to fuck with you on a whole nother level, motherfucker. You go wish you would have told that bitch, I'll call any bitch, but I'm not calling that bitch. Because now I'm about to make you regret that motherfucking phone call. I'm about to make you regret that shit. So you know what I did? I went downtown and I put that nigga on child support. 5 years. My kid was 5 years old going on 6. I put that nigga on child support. I'm not going to play with you, my nigga. You go wish that you wouldn't have called me with that bitch on the phone. I didn't like this nigga at all. This nigga was messy to me. Messy as fuck, because I'm not even your chick. You got other bitches you fuck with. Why you gonna have this bitch call me? Why? Like, why? You could have told this bitch anything. Like, why you gotta keep mess up? So, I put him on child support. Fuck him. I hope they hit his pockets. And if it don't hit his pockets when he don't pay, the shit go add up and add up and add up and add up. And bitch, you gonna have to pay one way or another. They snatch your taxes. Bitch, and when they snatch your shit, you remember that motherfucking phone call. Because if you wouldn't have made that motherfucking phone call to me, I wouldn't have put your ass on child support. End of story. So while my son father thinking, my third one, Monette thinking, oh, y'all tasty. Nah, nigga. We ain't never get along like that. I don't know where the fuck you got that shit from. So back to the story. After that bitch called me, I was furious with that nigga. I really ain't even have shit to say to that nigga. I don't think I talked to him for a minute after that. You know what I'm saying? I went straight down to, the next day I called and I gave him his birthday and put his ass on child support. So then we went through the DNA testing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck if he could, bitch. You shouldn't have never did that shit. If you wouldn't have never fucking fucked me over, I wouldn't have never fucked you over, bitch. But you did it to me, so I did it to you. So I hope you lie. I hope you love this feeling. I hope you love this feeling right here, this space that we in. I hope you love it, because you created it. So after that, I want to say maybe 2 years went, no, because my son's 7. So then, you know, we keep going, we arguing, not getting along. So we at the 6th stage. Was it 6? We at the 7. 6. Then y'all know that's when all this bullshit happened at his girlfriend's house. You know what I'm saying? It's always bullshit, y'all. It's not me. I'm raising kids. I don't have time to create drama. But I will motherfucking entertain it if you bring it to my motherfucking face. I will entertain it. Oh, I sure in the fuck will. I'll be Petty LaBelle with the shit, with the bullshit. Don't bring me no bullshit. Because I'm a peaceful person. But you keep poking at the bear go poke back. You can't just poke me and then walk away. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. I don't know why. My attitude is not set up where you could just poke me and just keep it going. No, bitch, I'm going to poke you back. I want you to feel how this poke feel. So, we get to the shit with the girlfriend, and that's on my previous YouTube channels where I told y'all where that shit he pissed me off with on that shit. We went through that shit for a whole fucking year, y'all. A whole fucking year. From the Easter of 2021 all the way to the Easter of 2022. He was not, I'm not going to say he was not allowed to see his son, but I just was a bitch about it. Where's you taking my son? Don't take my son over to her house. So because I was being bitchy about it, You know what I'm saying? He really didn't want to fuck with me because he didn't want to deal with my attitude and he didn't want to deal with that. So he just stayed the fuck away almost for a whole year. He still seen his son. He still went shopping for his son and took care of his son, but did his Christmas and everything. I'm not taking that away from him, but he didn't really fuck with him far as keeping him because he didn't want to deal with me and wanting to know where the fuck is my son at. Don't leave my son over her house. No. Me and her done. We done on that level. She said my son needs some motherfucking discipline, and okay, I get it, but from mother to mother, bitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into that right there. That's done and over and brushed up under the rug. I'm done. Not being brushed up on the rug. Brushed off the fucking porch. So I don't even talk to her, don't see her, don't deal with her. He still talk to her. My thing is this: don't take my kid over there and spend the night over her house. If you know she got a problem with my son staying up late, don't take my son over there because she got a problem with my son staying up late. What little kids don't stay up late when they spend the night over their friend's house? Tell me that. So whatever she got going on is a personal issue. I ain't got nothing to do with it. So now we come back to this time right here, you know, of where we at. He went over to his dad's house, I want to say a few times. You know what I'm saying? And one of the times, he didn't spend the night, but one of the times, I think she was just trying to be a shit starter. And she asked my son, did he want to spend the night? Now, my son said she asked if he wanted to spend the night over her house. Baby daddy, and I don't like using that word, we're going to say kid's father. Kid's father said she asked him to spend the night over his house. I don't give a fuck whose house it was. Point is, bitch, don't ask my son to spend the night over nobody. That ain't even your place no more. Like, we was cool. We was cool. We was cool. Like, I trusted you with my kid. And then you just flipped the script on me because you didn't like what the fuck I said in the text messages. Bitch, you could have came to me and talked to me about the shit and I would have told you. But anyway, so she asked him and I'm like, I kind of got peed off. And I sent him a text message and I said, you know, I think I made a Facebook video, a YouTube video about that. I said, you know, like, I don't appreciate her asking him to spend the night because to me, she know he gonna come back and tell me. So you trying to start shit. You're trying to start shit on the low. For real. Don't start shit because I have not had no smoke with this nigga for almost a whole year. No smoke. So stop it. Just stop it. So he tried to defend her and take up for her some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shit kind of pissed me off a little bit because it's like, dude, I didn't say this shit. Your son said this shit. So if you said that anything is incorrect, you basically calling your son a liar for her. I didn't come to you and say this shit. I'm only telling you what our son repeated to me. So if you say that shit ain't true, you calling him a liar. And he don't lie about shit. He tell when situations is real, he tell the truth about shit. He don't lie. Huh?
Where's his pacifier? Because he's crying.
Look upstairs on that little thing where they usually sit at. Get that one and rinse it off. You know where I sit all that stuff? No. On the landing? Back. Yeah, on the shelf in the hallway. Get that. You can look up there and get one of his pacifiers. Rinse it off and give it to him. I'm trying to hurry up and tell this story because y'all know I have much mommy time. So anyway, that was that. And you know, that one little situation right there. And really after that, I didn't really never have too many situations after that. You know what I'm saying? So now we come up to today when Monette made this comment of, oh, you and your kid father text every day. No, the fuck we don't. Me and my kid's father has never gotten along ever since the day I tested positive for that pregnancy test. Never. It's 7 years later, right now, after we went through all this bullshit, is where we can have a conversation or have an agreement, because we don't talk on the phone. If it's not about Micah, we not on the phone discussing nothing. If it ain't about my son, we don't sit on the phone and ain't none of that. If it's about Micah, yeah, we can have a mutual conversation about something, meaning his school. Yeah. Okay. Meaning his school, Meaning anything about shopping, whatever. We only have conversations about him. So, I don't know. And I know why Monet feel how he feel, because it's like 3 years that passed, and yeah, I was beefy with my kid's father when me and Monet first started talking, but now I'm not beefy with him no more because, first of all, I'm old. I'm 45 years old. What I look like having kid father issues? You learn from that shit and you become a better parent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here. My child is 7. My child ain't 18. I still got goddamn almost 13 more years to go. Yeah, 13 more years to go. So, yeah, I want to find a way to be peaceful because I don't always want to be in conflict with a motherfucker. Yeah, you piss me off. Yes, you piss me off, but I want to be at peace. So I feel like because of people's relationships with themselves, hold on, sorry for that little break I had to take. So back to what I was saying, I had to go and get a different energy. I was distracted. Back to what I was saying. This nigga got a dog in the back seat. Oh. You know what's funny? We gonna pause that for a minute and we gonna jump to another whole subject. This is what's funny. When a motherfucker's struggling, you don't have nobody that want to fuck with you when you struggling, when you in the dumps, when you need help, when you this, when you that. Nobody will fuck with you. Nobody. The minute you get on your feet and you start getting your shit together, then all of a sudden you see friends coming around. Oh man, give me a ride here. Oh man, do this. Motherfucker, when you was just broke and struggling, niggas wasn't fucking with you. Now all of a sudden you done started working and real time. Now motherfuckers wanna kick it with you. I can't stand no fake motherfuckers. I really can't. I hate a fake motherfucker. But let me get back to this point where I'm talking about him. So he wanted to make this remark about, oh, you text your kid's father every day. No, motherfucker. I don't text my kid's father every day. I get along. I'm learning to get along with my kid's father. Now, I think all this coming from because 3 years later, him and his kid's mother, and I done talked about her too on my YouTube channel, they still beefing. This bitch still won't let him see his kids. This bitch, he texted this bitch the other day. This bitch told him, oh, you can come over and sit with the kids, and then I can look and see how y'all do. And when I look and see how y'all react, I might let you take them. Sit. Bitch, your kid is motherfucking almost a teenager. 12, 10, 9, 7, and 5? I don't know if I blurted out the right ages, but his kids is old as fuck. So why the fuck this nigga gotta come sit with his kids at her house? Sit like he a little ass kid. Sit with his kids. The kids sitting, he's sitting. And then if she like the way they interact, then she might let them go with her. Bitch, if you don't get your motherfucking dumb ass out of here with that bullshit, your own kids ain't gonna sit there with their own daddy. They fucking kids. They not gonna sit there. They gonna jump the fuck up, go outside, do other shit. What kids you know go sit there with their fucking daddy? For how long is he supposed to sit, bitch? For an hour? How long is this nigga actually is supposed to sit with his fucking kids? That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I know that pisses him the fuck off. I know that irritates his soul because it was irritating my soul. When he tell me the shit, it irritates my soul. So you know what I'm saying? I know how irritating it is for him. But just because you not making no progress with your kid's mother, you know what I'm saying? Because the bitch young and stupid and dumb, and bitches want to know why they kids' fathers is absent. It's because of your motherfucking behavior, bitch. That's why the motherfucker don't come around. It's because of your motherfucking behavior. Your behavior, bitch, is the reason why your child's father is absent in his life. You want to know why? That's why, bitch. So this bitch still going for I don't know how many years this bitch can go. Like, since I known the nigga, the bitch ain't never switched up on personality. She ain't never matured. She ain't never got better. She ain't never got worse. The bitch is just the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because he ain't made no progress with her, you know what I'm saying? And me, I just refuse. I don't want to stay beefed out. I actually want change. I want a better change, but my change coming along with stipulations like, no, she cannot go over. No. You know what I'm saying? So because I have change and he don't have change, he feel like, oh, y'all text every day. No, it's nothing like that. Don't even say that, because that's not it. You seen what I've been going through the last fucking couple of years. I have told you what the fuck I went through the last couple of years. So don't sit up there and say that bullshit like I'm just texting this nigga, hey, my nigga, how you doing? What you doing today? No, when you look through that one phone, you see pictures of Micah when he was little, when that nigga missed out on his whole 1 through 5 years of life. That's what the fuck you see. You see pictures of how my baby grew up, and that is what the fuck he missed. And that is me being nice, updating him on how his son life was from 1 to 5. You miss these moments, so I'm sending you these pictures out of kindness. I don't have to do this, but I'm just doing it so you can print these pictures out. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do with them. I don't care. You missed out on your child's life from 1 to 5 years, so I'm just being nice, sending you the pictures. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how a motherfucker can take that and think that, oh, y'all text every day. No, motherfucker, you feeling some type of way about your own situation. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, because I chose to mature and not argue and stay beefed out. You know what I'm saying? You want to make these little slick ass comments. Nah, bruh. Nah. He ain't do it. You ain't about to do it. No. You can only be mad. Yeah. He left. Hold on. You can only be mad because that's who you chose to lay down with and have a baby by. And she's still a bitch at the age of fucking 35. The bitch ain't matured none. You know what I'm saying? Brain ain't even grew a extra stem cell to do better at all. So don't punish me and my situation, because your situation is still in the fucking negative and it ain't even raised an extra number on turning out to be positive. Don't do that to me. Don't fucking do that to me. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to pause this because this video, I don't want it to go over 30 minutes. But I'm gonna turn around and make another video about something else that's bothering me. So I'm gonna leave that at this one. So yeah, I want to do better. I want better relationships. I don't like staying stuck in the same. I told you I switch lanes, so I can't stay stuck in the negative zone for motherfucking too long. I can't. It's like, I will though. My stubbornness, I'm a tourist. I will. If I have to stay stuck in the negative, I will. But if I see positive or change on the other person's behavior, I would rather like the change on, I would love the change. I don't want to stay negative and upset. Who want to live like that? Who want to raise kids like that? You know what I'm saying? You got to do better for your kids. This bitch don't want to do no better for her kids. Like, she sit up there on Facebook and social media and act like she all this and I bake cakes and I'm this and I'm that. But bitch, no, you terrible. You is terrible. You deserve a fucking F. You talk about your kids, you talk about the father to your kids. You put him down. You let your girlfriend put him down in front of the kids. Bitch, knock it off. That shit ain't cute. That shit ain't good as no mama. And you think you a A1 mama, and then you sit up there, I pay my own bills. And bitch, you live with your daddy and your girl. Stop it. You ain't go out and get that house and sign for it. And actually, you ain't do that. Stop it. Not from what I heard. But yeah, y'all take care. Part 2.